what is gonna be happening. So I'm just gonna get ready here because I forgot to set up something really quick on LiveSlit. So okay, why the game? It's not supposed that this has loaded a game. Yeah, I need to do this from a fresh file. So wait a bit. Okay, because I need to get rid of the free play mode because that's not allowed on the rules. I need to be playing from a fresh file. I know this is for a marathon, but let's follow the rules anyways. So okay, the time starts here once I press on game start. So assuming that we are ready with the timer, that I'm gonna be using my timer anyway. So let's make a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And obviously, since this is cutscene%, I'm gonna try to remember that I don't need to skip any of the cutscenes of the game. So let's enjoy this.
Hey, let's start the game.
Well, all of these wonderful cutscenes / dialogues / whatever you want to define are gonna have a deep history, so we need to put attention to all of this.
Oh, Pepsiman, you got here just at the perfect time. I got a call that a vending machine ahead ran out of Pepsi, and I was just on my way there when I got a flat tire. There are a bunch of people gathered in front of the vending machine. They want Pepsi, and the word is that they're just about to riot. I plan to head over there as soon as I can fix this flat. But it looks like it's gonna take some time. Can't you do something, Pepsiman?
Okay, so trying to make a summary about what we have seen here. The only Pepsi truck in all the city got a flat tire, and well, the driver doesn't know how many times it's gonna take to him to fix the flat tire. Probably he doesn't know that he needs to replace it. But well, while he's trying to discover how to fix that thing, we need to save the day and give to the people some Pepsi because the world is about to riot if we don't give to the people the Pepsi that they want. And also, for some reason here, the controls are inverted. I mean, if I press left, I'm gonna go to the right, and if I press right, I'm going to the left. When I was a kid, I used to flip my controller 180 degrees to play this section. And also, cutscene% is basically any percent, but with cutscenes. There was a long time where this category was just like a custom category for marathons, but not so much time ago. I think that it was like almost a year ago. The cutscene% category was introduced as a main category. It's a main category, I think, or a miss category. I don't remember, but the important thing is that now it's part of the leaderboard. So basically, this is any percent plus cutscenes, because this was called this category was called really any percent plus cutscenes, but now it's called cutscene%. Yeah, I also want to buy the game. It was like $90, but then ABGN made a video about this, and the price of the game increased a lot. But at some point, I'm gonna buy a copy of this game because I really need to have one of these. You know, second part of the stage, well, second ascent, because the game has 4 stages and each stage has 3 zones. And since this is any percent, I need to try to avoid as most Pepsi cans as I can. Because at the end of the stage, we're gonna be having an ascent where the game is gonna count all the Pepsi cans that we got, and obviously the most Pepsi cans we get, the most time we're gonna be losing in order to move to the next stage. Probably on later stages, just to be safe, I'm gonna be grabbing some of them, because for each 25 Pepsi cans at the end of a stage, you're gonna be getting an extra life. And well, this was Pepsiman Pro Skater. Learn something, Tony Hawk. And also, it's an insta-kill section. If I'm on skateboard, if I receive damage, I'm gonna die instantly. And well, all these people that were struck from Street Fighter 2, now they got some free Pepsis, because Pepsiman came to save the day. Nah, the game has been like that on that way expensive. GDQ hasn't boosted the price. I'm pretty sure that hurts, definitely. And ladies and gentlemen, first boss of the game, or first boss stage, I don't know how to consider this, if I'm trying to be the most honest that I can be. So on this section, well, for some reason, I think that everybody can go to the sidewalk and everything should be fine, because you can be safe. But no, for some reason, Pepsiman decided to keep going up the road instead of going on the sidewalk to be a bit safe. And also, looks like random people has put some random things here, so I need to try to avoid all of them. And this was bad because I received damage 2 times, and the most that you receive damage, the most closer you're gonna be getting to the Pepsi can, and also the less time you're gonna be having to react to all of these things. So the best thing here is to don't receive damage because you're gonna have less time to react to the rest of the things of the stage. So that's like a that's a bit complicated to complete sometimes.
Doing pretty good.
Domo, random American guy.
Have a Pepsi. Next stage.
Okay. Recuerdo. Oh, for some reason I switched my language to Spanish and I was saying remember but in Spanish. No, well, remember, have a Pepsi. Second cutscene, second stage.
Pepsi Man! There's a building on fire just ahead. We need to get there immediately, but look what's happened! According to reports I have heard, they got the fire under control, but there are some people that couldn't escape fast enough and are trapped on the roof. They are extremely exhausted, and it doesn't seem likely that we can get first aid to them in time. Can't you give them something to help revive them, Pepsi Man?
Okay, a little summary. Some fire in a building, and the fire is under control, but they don't know how many times it's gonna take to save the people. So we need to do something in order to make the day get relaxed and don't get so exhausted. So let's do the best thing that Pepsiman can do. That is not just only that is not just only to receive damage randomly. Also, this section in the barrel is insta-kill. I need to be careful again. But if I go here on this part, I am a bit safe. Okay, I'm close to the 25, so I guess that I'm gonna get 25 just to get an extra 1-up. And also, in this section of the bridge, I don't need to make any slide. Because if I run the fast lane out from specific points, I just can avoid all of those things. And it looks like this bridge is keeping under construction, but if you pay attention to the floor, it's really weird and interesting the way that this bridge has been started to get built. And I forgot to get the other 6 Pepsi cans. Amazing! Also, if I receive damage, every 10 Pepsi cans in total, not in total on screen, and my health's gonna be refilled. Just in case that I receive damage, obviously. And also, it's time to get moved to the next ascent of this second stage. And also, this is another of those games that for some reason... well, there's an interesting story in the game, but I'm gonna be telling the reason a bit. Because the game was a Japanese exclusive PS1 title. There was some plans to release it worldwide, but since the game has sold well, the plans to release it outside of Japan never happened. But we can remember that in late 90s, early 2000s, the internet was starting to be a thing. So probably due to some people who uploaded this game to the internet, and took hours and hours to the people to download this with a 50k or a 128k modem. Or also if somebody has imported the game. For some reason, and probably are the two main reasons about this game was released on a not official way in Latin America. If you know what I mean, the game was highly pirated in Latin America. It was of the most common pirate games that you will find, and also one of the most sold games. Talking about pirate copies, so this game is very popular in Latin America due to piracy. And I include myself on that. I played this, I think it was in 2002 or 2003. Back when I was 5 and 6 years old when I played this game. Yeah, the game has sold well in Japan. That's the reason why the game is expensive. And well, we were not able to reach the part of the building where all the people was, but guess what? We gave them some Pepsis. Oh, what? What happened? Okay, I don't know what happened to the emulator. Oh well. Second stage. Well, second boss fight, and now we are trying to escape from this Pepsi truck. Well, sorry, not Pepsi truck, this red pizza truck that for some reason wanna crush Pepsiman, and again, it's on a lone street, and even the sidewall doesn't look safe. And we need to avoid all of these random things on the street. And I have received a little amount of damage, so we need to be careful. The lights on the floor also help me to know if there's gonna be something close, but again, you have a little amount of time to react. I don't know why the emulator went a bit crazy there. But let's add a second to the timer. Because I think that I have saved 1 second because the emulator went nuts for a little bit.
Pepsi for TV game.
I remember Pepsi for TV game. Third stage. Let's put attention to what does the game wanna tell to us.
Pepsiman, a plane full of passengers had to make an emergency landing in the desert. We were on our way there when the helicopter broke down. Fortunately, no one was hurt or killed, but in the middle of nowhere, right in the middle of the desert, and they are all exhausted. Another helicopter is on the way, but it looks like it's going to take some time. Isn't there anything we can do to help them until that helicopter arrives?
Okay, emergency landing from a plane. Nobody was hurt or killed. But it's gonna take a good amount of time until they can be rescued. So Pepsiman needs to save the day again. So now we are in the middle of nowhere. Okay, this is a pretty complicated section. Okay, it doesn't matter that I have received the damage, because if I'm not careful, I can die here. Okay, there we go. We are out of risks, or well, a big risk starting a stage. And let's see if with these big pieces of wood I can get a good pattern, because here the lower ones need to be, you need to jump on the lower ones, and you need to make them slide on the ones that are jumping or moving in the up section. But with the lower ones, there's a little frame window, as you have seen, where you can slide on them. Okay, I failed. It's fine. I'm gonna get now the 25 cans here. I need another one to refill a bit my health. I am a big... my goodness. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna move safe here, because sometimes I can enter in contact with the motorbike guys. And now, since I have took all the Pepsis from these motorbike dudes, they got mad with me. But even if I don't take them, they get mad and try to chase me. I don't know, probably they are Coca-Cola guys or something like that. I don't know. But for some reason they hate Pepsiman. And also the speed technique here is just to keep pressing the up button on the D-pad and press the square button to dash. Okay, nice camera. And now, second ascent of the game, and here is where the complicated part of the game starts. Talking about the difficult sections. Are probably a bit difficult, but mildly tricky. To save some time. So here we need to avoid all of these bulls. In order to be able to keep moving. And now another insta-kill section. I'm gonna keep quiet. Because here it's a bit complicated to die. Because you can see that the bridges are so tight. Or well, something like that also can happen. Time to keep quiet. I got distracted, that's the reason why I have died here. I never died here on that part. There we go. First try. And also now we are inside of this old mine. And here's a bit complicated sometimes to play the game. Because if you play this on a CRT, probably it's gonna look dark. And it's gonna be hard to play, so you need to turn up the brightness of your TV. And I'm on a diet in order to be more fit, so I'm gonna be able to make a cosplay of Pepsiman. Pepsiman Remastered is part from the PS5 releases. Exclusive releases that are gonna be revealed on the future. And also, I really hope that up to this point you have found some logic on the game, because guess what? You're not gonna find nothing related for a good logic about this point, because this is a third boss stage. And one of the annoying ones. Because there's a lot of pieces of wood that are on the floor, and other ones are on the air. And you need to remember in which spots those the ones that are on the air are gonna be spawned. It's not so complicated, you can remember the rhythm of them. Fortunately, the pattern is the same all the time, but that's not like a big deal. And another friend reminder from our Pepsi friend.
Pepsi for pizza.
Pepsi for pizza. And now, I really hope that everybody has been enjoying this run up to this point and have tried to understand the game. I'm not gonna explain this last cutscene. Try to get your own conclusion.
Pepsi Man, it looks like the main computer of Pepsi City went out of control a little while ago from being overloaded. All the roads are affected by the computer and we can't move ahead. There isn't enough Pepsi for everyone, and violence has flared up amongst those wanting Pepsi. Exhausted people are collapsing because they can't refresh themselves with Pepsi. If it continues like this, there will be a worldwide shortage of Pepsi, and we'll have a real problem. Can't you do something to put the computer back in working order?
So basically, there's gonna be a new world war. Either world runs out of Pepsi, so Pepsiman needs to show his abilities as a hacker to save the day. So let's see what he's gonna be doing. We're gonna be watching that on a little bit. So, does Pepsiman gonna be able to save the day? Well, keep tuning. We're gonna be watching that in a few moments. Yeah, the NPC's animation, it's so expressive. It's so deep. Well, this section is not problematic at all. But again, you never need to feel comfy with this game. I have made my slide. What are you thinking about this game? Also, my PB and cat 10% is 26 minutes and 2 seconds. On any percent, I think it's 2040 or something like that, or 21. I haven't run any percent on a while, so I don't remember exactly. Yeah, Pepsi Tropolis. Definitely, I would like to live on a city filled with Pepsi. I don't know, that should be something really, really amazing. Can you imagine that? And now, this is the only hardest stage, probably. And if you are a person like me who sometimes doesn't have nothing interesting to do and start to watch VTubers, probably you can remember that. Recently, a popular Japanese VTuber was giving a try to this game, and she was stuck on this stage for like 4 hours. Because this is the only hard stage in all the game. Okay, I needed to wait a little bit here. Because when I receive damage and Pepsiman is flashing, I cannot use the dash. Okay, I got some Pepsi cans in order to be a bit safe. All of this is tricky. And also you need to have a good timing for most of the things that you need to do if you want to be really quick. And now I'm getting close to the real complicated section of the game. So I'm gonna keep quiet here because again, this is an insta-kill section. And the only hard section of the game in general. And I have died because I have to talk about this. Get all Pepsi is the 100% category. that I should learn at some point. I'm pretty sure that I moved to the left. Rip, and I was on a PvP base. Raising pepperonis. Well, also, I haven't practiced the game, so... I haven't derosted any of the games that I'm running, and also the last game that I have run, because I was busy on this week. There we go, first attempt. And this is how you can fix your computer. Just keep to it some Pepsi. Honestly, I don't recommend that. But if you want to do it, take the risks that probably that's gonna take. And well, now we have saved the day. It's time to move to the last stage of the game. And we get now a little flashback from the first stage. Well, this is gonna be pretty... Okay, let's get a new twist here, because now we have these rolling Pepsi cans. This couldn't be worse, right? Okay, forget what I have said. This is the last boss stage. Now, so probably if you have noticed this in all stages, at the top right of the screen you can see something that tells to you if you are close to the end or not. So the time finishes once I lose the control of the Pepsiman. That it's also when the game turns into a kind of widescreen mode. Imagine widescreen on a PS1 game. Well, Pac-Man World has a widescreen mode, which is not optimized, but it has the mode. Time to come coming up on a minute because I have died. Yeah, probably if I haven't died, that was gonna be a PB. Here and also the last stage. This was gonna be a 25. Oh. Next attempt. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna survive. Yes, let's try. Okay, let's go. This is the first try. We need to do it. We can get this. Come on, game! Yamete Game-kun. The reaction time is reduced. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna be finishing under the estimate, so this is not bad at all. That's the reason why I have catched a good amount of cans in order to get some extra lives. Time is gonna come a little bit. Okay, it's fine that I have received damage here. I can complete this anyways. Time! Okay, let's add some extra seconds because the emulator got freezed. You know, let's enjoy the last cutscene of the game.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Everybody Pepsi! Drink Pepsi! Pepsi. Only my choice.
And well, this was Pepsiman Hudson Presents. And well, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this game. This was popular because on previous GDQ events, GDQ 2016 and 2018, the game was run by the boys. And on his 2016 run, he was talking about the guy that you have been watching during all the cutscenes, Mike Butters, the actor who appears here. And nowadays, he's pretty well known for being part of this cutscenes, and also
Pepsi is...
and I'm pretty sure that amount of Pepsi cans are not healthy.
Me.
It's Reshimasu. And, well, he said that he talked with Mike Butters about the game. He is the actor of the game, and Mike Butters said that the Japanese director told to him that he needed to act as poorly as he can, sorry. And guess what? He got it. Oh well. We're gonna be moving to a little intermission screen, and we're gonna be back with my last game for now for this little block, which is Tom and Jerry in House Trap. So keep tuning, and we're gonna be back in a little bit.